Oh, come on, man.
I apologized and told him I would pay for the damage, but he looked at me like he'd seen a ghost and hurried away. That's when a police officer suddenly walked straight toward me. The moment I saw him, something felt wrong.
I'm just offering
Is
to
that a
pay.
cigarette?
Yes, it is.
It don't smell like no cigarette.
I quickly explained that I was a law-abiding anime designer. I told him I was only smoking a regular cigarette, but no matter how fast I spoke, it didn't matter. He still picked apart my words and found a reason.
Sure.
Sir.
I tried to leave as soon as possible, but before I could take a step, he grabbed my arm. He ordered me to hand over my backpack, then told me to face the wall and cooperate with the search. I was speechless. I told him those were my personal belongings. I said I had the right to refuse, but at that moment, my rights felt like a bad joke. We ended up wrestling in the middle of a New York street. Even the fruit stand owner nearby shouted that I was innocent. It didn't matter. 3 white officers forced me hard onto the ground. I kept explaining I fought with everything I had, but this one cop acted like he hated me personally. The harder I struggled, the tighter he choked me.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Then suddenly, I woke up. I was lying in my girlfriend's bed. Relief washed over me. Thank God it was just a dream. But that relief didn't last long, because what happened next felt terrifyingly familiar. My girlfriend said the exact same words. She knocked over the same cup. I froze for a second, but I needed to get home to feed my dog, so I pushed down the unease in my chest and walked out of her apartment building. The moment I stepped outside, my blood ran cold. Everyone I saw matched the dream exactly. This time, after lighting my cigarette, I deliberately shifted away. I thought that might change things, but just when I believed the outcome would be different, that familiar voice came from behind me again. I was beyond frustrated, so I snapped back a couple of sharp words. Then I turned around and tried to leave. But the next second, he stopped me again. Same excuse, same steps. But this time, the ending was different, because while resisting, I accidentally touched his gun. At that moment, everything crossed the line. By now, I knew the truth. I wasn't just trapped in a bad day. I was stuck in a nightmare loop. After living it twice, one thing became clear. As long as I stepped outside at this exact time, I would not survive. So this time I didn't leave. I swallowed the panic inside me. I acted like nothing was wrong. I stayed at my girlfriend's place and made breakfast with her. We cooked and talked like normal. The atmosphere felt sweet. For a moment, I almost believed this would work, that today would end peacefully. Then the knocking started. When my girlfriend walked to the door and looked through the peephole, the SWAT team outside had already raised a battering ram.